So, we've been talking about wingers. Will Liverpool sign one? Well, Andoni Iraola has been speaking and he's made it perfectly clear he wants more.
Brighton that long, of course, never played a game famously for Newcastle United, but they sold him to Brighton for £30 million. The first offer, we understand, was rejected for £50 million. They've gone back in with a second offer, which has also been rejected by Brighton at £60 million. There remains a gap in valuation. One of the problems at the moment for Brighton, I guess, is that they've got a number of injuries, Yankuba Minteh being one of them, so they're reluctant to let these key first-team players go without replacements through the door. We also know that Brighton are actually a very difficult side in many respects to do business with. They have some mega-talented players, they don't always pay top dollar for them, and they will only ever let players go on their terms. So therefore, if you want the player, you have to pay the price. And right now, Liverpool haven't been able to get to that price.
Why are Liverpool even considering buying a player who's injured?
You'd have to ask Liverpool that question. It's a great question, it's a valid question. We understand, obviously, Liverpool's recruitment model is based around data. So not all of it, but certainly some of it. They've obviously looked at the data from last season for Minteh and gone, he is going to give us what we need. Reminds me a little bit, actually, of the Sadio Mane deal they did with Southampton. And look at what he became there. Unbelievable player. So much pace, energy, and so many levels to his game. But is Yankuba Minteh going to be as good as Sadio Mane? Liverpool obviously feel there's a lot of a player in there, but I don't think this is the player that Liverpool fans would necessarily have expected to sign. But what we do know is that man, and Andoni Iraola, is desperate for players out wide. They've been linked with a number, a couple at PSG, and maybe Minteh, with that Premier League experience, could be the one. Will they go back in for a third time and try and get him, or will they look at other targets?
Listen, you know Brighton well. £60 million. Are you surprised they said no?
I think it goes down to the fact that they've got a lot of injuries at the moment. And they obviously feel that this is a player that could get even better, and maybe this time next year he might be worth £90 million. Or they also feel that actually Liverpool are so desperate for a winger that they will increase their offer. This time yesterday, Mike, we were talking about an offer rejected for £50 million. In 24 hours, it's gone to 60, so they've gained £10 million. This time tomorrow, will it be at 65 plus 5? Will they get that little bit more money, squeeze that little bit more money out of Liverpool? Or will Liverpool decide to go elsewhere?
So, you heard Mark there. Liverpool desperate for wingers. Here's Andoni Iraola.
You know what I'm going to tell you. We cannot speak about players that are not ours. And in terms of, you are asking me what we need. There are certain situations that for me are clear, that are especially now on the wing, because we don't have enough players like specific to play in those positions. And then after, in other positions, I think we have to be open and open-minded in the market to see situations that honestly can improve our team. It's not about signing because we need a player here. No, it's about improving the squad. I wanted the players for the first day, 13th of July, everyone here, all the positions doubled, top-level players, but you understand that how the competition works, that market is open and you start the competition. We have to adapt as coaches to these situations. I hate these 2 weeks or these 10 days that we have because there is a lot of uncertainty.
So we know he wants 5, maybe 6 wingers. So what does that mean for Cody Gakpo?
Well, I think he's very well liked, again, by Roberto De Zerbi. I suppose quite a theme, this. But I think we'll have to wait and see on that one. I think if Tottenham get Savinho and Omar Mamouche, they'll be very, very, very happy. Does that mean no Cody Gakpo? No. But it might mean they're a little bit more relaxed up until deadline day. But I tell you what I've got to say is that we were saying at the start of the week, weren't we? Like, it's got to start ramping up soon. It has, hasn't it?
It absolutely has. So that's Michael Bridge on Gakpo. Here's the manager on Gakpo.
Cody is performing really well. I think he has been, since the first day, training very well, understanding everything we need from his position. I think you can feel straight away when you talk to him, he understands the game. He's very smart. And he has been, I don't know if one of our best players in the friendlies, but definitely he has been performing very well. And I cannot tell you the starting 11. The players don't know it, so I will never say it, but definitely he's in a great spot.
We won't tell anyone the starting 11.
I suspect you will.